Hello, this is Dirk, and you're watching Halo 3 Campaign Glitches, Twin Johnsons. Me and my friend Cam found this on Crow's Nest. We were just messing about on easy. We decided to push Johnson through the mission, and it turns out it's pretty funny. What you'll want to do is have two people, because you'll need one to push Johnson around and stay with him at all times, and that's rule number one. Stay with Johnson at all times, or else he will disappear. We turned around for 1 second to look away at something, turned back around, Johnson was gone. You need to keep one person in visual sight of Johnson at all times. And the other one will open doors and kill extra enemies and stuff like that. But what you'll want to do is go through the beginning of the mission normally. Just go through, kill stuff, then return to the Ops Center. You can push Johnson from the beginning through to the Pelican launch area, that big open area that you have to kill a bunch of phantoms or a bunch of enemies that drop out of phantoms. But we did this and he completely disappeared just then, so I don't know, it might have been because we turned around and he might have disappeared then. But whenever you return to the Ops Center, push Johnson to the door next to the shotgun weapon holder. Have another person open the door, then go down to the end of the hallway and open the other door. This will create a straight shot to the brutes, and whenever Johnson's near enemies, he automatically starts to try and shoot at them, so he stops moving, which makes it a lot easier to get him moved around. Now, what you'll want to do is push Johnson inside of that hallway, and once you do that, you need to have the other person go after the brutes to get their attention, because that activates the first door that goes to the ops room, and it'll shut it, so it'll seal Johnson in there, so he won't try to walk back out or anything. If you push him on through, he'll start to try to attack the brutes, but you need to kill him to get a weapon. If you kill him and there's no weapon near him, he'll come back to life in 3 seconds with a BR. To switch weapons, all you gotta do is kill him, take his BR, and drop another weapon. We found the best are headshot weapons like a carbine, a pistol, or BR. He's best with the BR. You can give him fuel rod gun, pretty much any weapon except for the gravity hammer. We tried forever on the gravity hammer. Didn't work. Sadly enough, that would have been fun. But as you continue to push Johnson through the rest of the mission, you make it to the point where you're on the elevator. Once you get to the elevator, push Johnson inside, activate the elevator, go up. Remember rule number one, stay with Johnson. Kill all the brutes, and once you do that, the Pelican will come out, and another Johnson will open up the gate downstairs where the drones come out. Now you can wait for Johnson to walk up onto the platform area where the Pelican is, and he will stop just left of the Pelican behind it a little bit. You can kill him here and he'll stay there permanently and you'll have two Johnsons. Or you can wait for him to get on the Pelican and then shoot him. He'll fall off the Pelican and then walk around for about a minute or two, and then he disappears. We couldn't figure out why he would disappear, and we couldn't keep two Johnsons in the game and actually push them through. It just wouldn't work. He would just disappear. But if you shoot him before he gets onto the Pelican, then you have plenty of possibilities for screenshots, stuff like that. And even after that, you can push Johnson number 1, which is the first one that you pushed from the Ops Center. You can push him through the rest of the mission. And for some real good fun that's almost as good as seeing two Johnsons in the game at the same time, push him all the way back to the Ops Center for the second time and kill all the brutes. And remember, rule number 1, stay with Johnson. That's a big rule. You don't want to lose Johnson. Whenever you kill all the brutes, take the fuel rod and try to give it to Johnson. You might have to headshot him, so that way he dies. Take his whatever weapon, switch it out for the fuel rod gun. Whenever you switch it out for the fuel rod gun, he is very accurate with it. The only problem is he has problems like actually targeting. But the bullets will curve towards enemies. We've seen it happen. It's kind of weird. And you can push him all the way to the end of the level where you get inside of the elevator, and the base blows up. Sadly enough, if you continue on to Savo Highway, Johnson will not be in the elevator with you. Well, that was Twin Johnsons. Hope you enjoyed it. Go have fun.